what do you have for us in critical thinking?
I want to answer the question, why do you need a financial plan? So when you're thinking about things in your financial life, you go, well, I got a job, I'm doing okay. Why do I need to document all this stuff and worry about all the numbers? So I thought I would give you reasons for that and tell you that there is a critical thought process here. The number one reason is because you can't make good financial decisions without knowing where you're going and where you're headed.
You need a roadmap.
You do need a roadmap. The reason for that is because you don't know how much to save today for things like retirement or other major purchases, a house, education, children's education, etc., without some sort of guideline on where you want to go. Do you want to provide for your kids' education or not? Do you want to buy a bigger house or not? Do you want to? These are things you need to save up for, you need to plan for, so you need a financial plan. So one of the things I try to do is use pictures. So I'm going to draw you a little picture here. On the vertical column, there's dollars. We're going to call this your net worth. In other words, how much assets you have over your liabilities. We're going to say you're 50 years old, and it's 2011, and you've got some sort of level of net worth. And you're probably going to live to you're 95 years old, and that's what, 45 is 2056, right? 45 years. So over the next 45 years, your net worth is going to change. Why do you need a plan? Well, because you're probably going to have an increase in your net worth while you're saving for retirement. Then eventually you're going to save for retirement. You're going to start spending it, and you're hopefully not going to run out of money before which we're all going to face, die.
Your life is terminated.
That's right. Well, not terminated. You just demise, right? You pass away. So the question here is how to make decisions along the way. So the reason you have a plan is because instead of having straight, perfect lines that make sense or make pretty pictures,
there could be some wild swings.
That's
in there.
right. So let's say we're going along to 50 and then we decide to go on vacation. So we spend some money. And then we start going on a little more, and then we want to buy a boat. And then we go a little bit more, and everything's going good, and then we have a recession. And then we find out that our house is down.
Drop for most people.
Then we have our house down, we get a little recovery, we're going along, and now we can't recover. We can't retire when we wanted to, so we go a little further. We got to keep going till we hit our retirement line, and then we can start going, and then we want to go on vacation. And then
or some health issues.
And then you keep going, and then you take a little another drop, and then a little more, and you take a big drop because something goes wrong, and then all of a sudden you've got to live on your savings at the end. So the reason you have a plan is so some of these things are foreseeable and some of these things aren't, so you want to build a cushion into your plan. And so it's very important when you're critically thinking about your financial life is you look forward into the foggy windshield and start planning for some of the events that you can foresee and plan for some of the events that you can't foresee in having some flexibility.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
And your takeaway?
My takeaway is you'll have more of what you want in life with a plan than without a plan. Decisions will be easier. You'll probably be happier too.